Cold but alive, winter. In a quaint town surrounded by rolling hills, the onset of winter ushered in a different kind of sentiment. The local playgrounds, which were once filled with the energetic laughter and playful sounds of children, now stood dormant with a sense of yearning. The residents longed for the days when the echoes of children's play would fill the air, wishing for the return of those joyous moments that seemed to vanish with the arrival of winter. In a quaint town surrounded by rolling hills, the onset of winter ushered in a different kind of sentiment. The local playgrounds, which were once filled with the energetic laughter and playful sounds of children, now stood dormant with a sense of yearning. The residents longed for the days when. However, the seasonal change brought a quiet calm to the once vibrant playgrounds, creating an atmosphere tinged with melancholy. As winter winds whispered through the town, Sophie couldn't shake off the emptiness that settled in the parks. The swings hung still, the slides remained untouched, and the colorful play structures stood in stark contrast to the subdued landscape. The absence of children's laughter and the void left by their playful activities weighed on the hearts of the townspeople. One day, as a crisp breeze replaced the snowflakes, Sophie decided to inject life into the dormant playgrounds. Wrapped in her warmest winter attire, she ventured into the park, determined to dispel the quietude. The crunching of leaves beneath her boots resonated in the stillness as she uncovered swings and cleared away fallen leaves. Sophie's initiative did not go unnoticed, and soon other children joined her in reviving the once lively park. With games of tag, hide and seek, and impromptu races, the park transformed into a lively gathering place filled with the sounds of children's laughter. The sense of longing that had settled upon the townspeople began to dissipate, and the community found joy in the simplicity of play. As the days passed, Sophie and her friends continued to infuse life into the park, refusing to let the quiet season steal their joy. The playgrounds, once tinged with a hint of melancholy, now echoed with the sounds of laughter, creating memories that would endure. While the townspeople still yearned for the arrival of spring and the carefree days of play, they learned to appreciate the subtle beauty that winter brought to their community. The cold season became a time for unity, resilience, and the unwavering spirit of the children who turned the serene parks into hubs of laughter and delight, even without a blanket of snow. As the winter days unfolded without the presence of snow, Sophie and her friends continued to breathe life into the park. Their vibrant activities became a source of inspiration for others in the town, and soon families began to gather, appreciating the park as a year-round haven for community bonding. One chilly afternoon, Sophie discovered an old box filled with forgotten board games in a corner of the park's community center. With a spark of excitement, she gathered her friends and invited families to join in a day of board games and shared laughter. The community center, once echoing with silence, was now filled with the sounds of rolling dice, cheerful conversations, and the occasional burst of laughter. The town's longing for the lively days of unfettered play began to wane as the park transformed into a versatile space for both outdoor and indoor activities. Parents set up picnics on the green lawns and children painted colorful murals on the playground walls, infusing the park with a new sense of creativity and warmth. One particularly bright morning, the town held a festive gathering in the park. Families and friends gathered for a community-wide celebration, complete with music, dance, and a potluck feast. The park, once a symbol of winter's quiet solitude, became a lively venue for shared joy and celebration. As the seasons cycled through, the townspeople learned to appreciate the beauty of each moment, whether it be the crisp air of winter, the blossoming colors of spring, or the warmth of summer. Sophie's initiative to revive the park without snow had not only brought a sense of unity to the community, but also taught them to find joy in the simple pleasures of life. With the passing of time, the town's perception of winter shifted. No longer seen as a season of hibernation, it became a time for shared activities and connection. The parks, once only associated with the warmer months, had become a cherished space for year-round joy. And so, the town continued to flourish, embracing the changing seasons with open hearts and the understanding that true happiness could be found in the warmth of community, regardless of the weather outside. As the seasons unfolded, the once quiet and dormant park had transformed into a vibrant and inclusive community space. Sophie's determination and the collective efforts of the townspeople had turned the park into a year-round haven for laughter, shared activities, and a strong sense of unity. Through board games, picnics, murals, and festive gatherings, the residents learned to appreciate the beauty of each moment, finding joy in the simplicity of their shared experiences. The park, once overshadowed by the melancholy of winter, became a symbol of resilience and the enduring spirit of the community. As the sun dipped below the horizon on one crisp winter evening, the glow of happiness radiated from the park. The echoes of laughter and the warmth of connection lingered in the air, transcending the boundaries of seasons. The townspeople, once yearning for the return of warmer days, had discovered that true joy could be found in the company of one another, creating a lasting legacy that surpassed the ebb and flow of time. And so, as the town embraced the changing seasons with open hearts and a newfound appreciation for their communal bond, they understood that the magic of their transformed park was not merely confined to the playground equipment or the weather, but resided in the enduring connections they had forged throughout the year.